For decades, people wondered what really happened between Angie Dickinson and John Wayne. They acted in films together, smiled for cameras, and shared quiet moments behind the scenes. But no one truly knew the full story until Angie finally spoke up at the age of 82. Why did she wait so long? What secret was she holding back? And what did she finally reveal about one of Hollywood's biggest legends? Stay with us. You are about to hear the story straight from Angie herself. Angie Dickinson was one of the most loved actresses of the 1950s and 1960s. With her bright smile and strong screen presence, she worked with many famous actors. But one name always stood out: John Wayne. She first met Wayne on the set of the movie Rio Bravo in the year 1959. Angie was still new to big roles, while Wayne was already a huge star. Many thought he would treat her like just another young actress. But something unexpected happened. Instead of ignoring her, John Wayne treated her with respect. He even helped her feel comfortable in front of the camera. Angie later said that working with him changed her life. But for years, she kept quiet about how deep their connection really went. John Wayne was more than just a movie star. To many Americans, he was a symbol of strength and toughness. But behind the camera, Wayne was a more private man. He did not talk much about his personal life, and he did not show his emotions easily. That is why people were surprised when he and Angie became such close friends. Some believed it was just a work relationship. Others thought there might be more. But neither Angie nor John ever said much until Angie finally decided to share the truth. At age 82, Angie was asked in an interview about the most important people in her life. That is when she brought up John Wayne. Her voice was calm, but her words carried a lot of emotion. She said, "John Wayne was not just a co-star. He was a good man. He was kind, caring, and funny when the cameras were not rolling. He helped me believe in myself when I was unsure. He was special to me." Then she paused, and with a little smile, she added, "People always asked if we were more than friends. I never answered because I did not want to change how people saw him. But yes, we were very close. Maybe even closer than most people knew." It was not a full love story. It was not gossip. It was honest, simple, and full of feeling. So why did Angie wait until she was 82 to say this? In her own words, she said, "I never wanted to take attention away from his work. He gave so much to the world through his films. I did not want people to think of him only as someone who had a secret romance." Angie felt that the best way to honor John Wayne was by letting his work speak for itself. But after so many years, she felt it was time to finally tell her side. Not for fame, not for headlines, but because she felt ready. Their story was not about drama. It was not about rumors. It was about two people who respected and cared for each other deeply. John Wayne helped Angie when she was new and nervous. And Angie never forgot that. Their bond was quiet but strong. And even after he passed away in the year 1979, she continued to speak of him with warmth. At 82, Angie did not share a scandal. She shared a memory, a piece of her life that meant something to her, and now to all of us. Sometimes, the most powerful stories are the ones told simply and honestly. Angie Dickinson waited many years to speak about John Wayne, but when she finally did, her words painted a picture of respect, kindness, and quiet love. It reminds us that even behind the biggest stars, there are real people with real feelings. And sometimes, the truth is more touching than any movie ever made. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story and would like to hear more untold Hollywood moments, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We have more stories coming soon, stories that will surprise you, move you, and maybe even change the way you see your favorite stars. Until next time.